This is Ozarks Fox AM.
Good morning and welcome to Ozarks Fox AM. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Kelly Smith. Thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday, correct?
Wait, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Thanks, Joe.
Joe Morano.
Thanks, Joe.
He stepped in. It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's one of those weeks that I don't, I guess every week is that way for us,
What's
though.
that?
Like, I just sometimes lose track of the days.
I absolutely do, but it's all good. It's all good.
It is halfway through the week, which is great.
Yes.
Yes. Do anything fun last night?
Last night, well, I was at Top of the Rock, and then I went to visit some friends that came.
Did you do any shopping in Branson, though?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did some shopping in Branson. I had some friends come in from Oregon. The folks in Oregon are so nice. I was up there at a casino a few years back, playing for about 3 months, and I stay in touch with a lot of those people. And they came to Branson for the first time, and they're loving it. They were going to Stampede last night. Isn't that what it's called now?
Yeah, I think it's just Stampede.
Yeah, just Stampede.
But you know, I'm curious though. Can you ask them what they do at Stampede now?
Well, this is what I was telling them about.
I don't know.
I was telling them about the show and how I know that it's had to have changed because it used to be the North and the South doing their thing.
Yeah.
I did tell them for sure they'd be eating with their hands.
Yes.
So I hope that would be okay.
With Kelly, have you gone to Stampede?
Yes.
That soup.
Oh yes, it's so good. But
it's so good.
That's really hard to eat with your hands.
Well,
I'm teasing.
Oh,
That's a joke.
I was like this.
That's a joke. No, you drink it.
You
drink it, and then it's usually chicken.
And I asked for seconds, and they wouldn't give me any.
They wouldn't. They
Nope.
said you have to pay for that.
And I would have paid for it. I would have paid extra.
I remember the soup was good, but I don't remember
It's
what it was.
a creamy
Potato?
No, I thought it had chicken in it, like a chickeny.
Yeah.
But no chunks of chicken. It's smooth.
Yeah, because
like
you have to drink it.
Like a cream of chicken.
Yeah, I liked it.
But it's really the best soup
But
ever.
you know, I need to talk to them because I know the show has had to have changed since the name changed.
Can you please ask them what they do? Like, I'm assuming it's not North versus South anymore.
No, but I'm sure there's a lot of trick riding. Like
what if it's Patriots versus the Chiefs?
What if it's the Hatfields and McCoys?
McCoys, that's a good one.
Yes, so we'll have
the
to
Bald
see.
Knobbers versus the...
Oh,
I don't know who it would be.
Don't you? I know who it would be. Don't you
I
even
don't
go
know.
there. No, that's politically incorrect.
Oh, is it?
Having been a ball knobber for all these years, and I love everybody, but that was a rival for
I
me.
guess I need to do my... Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
No, the Bald Knobbers versus the Presleys then.
Yeah.
How about that?
That's right.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yeah.
Oh, that just came... I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
We're not picking sides.
I love the Presley show. I love the Ball Knobber show, but I worked for the Ball Knobbers for 8 years, so, you know, I love those folks.
It's like when I was back in my day when I first started in Branson, we were lost in the 50s.
Yeah.
But there was another show called
Found in
50s
the
at the... No. No, cannot finish. Lost in the 50s, 50s at the Hop.
Oh, yeah.
2 dueling 50s shows. And they tried to piss against each other, but guess what? It didn't work because we were all friends.
Oh, that's right.
It was great.
I was confused because there was a lot of 50s.
Yeah, in Branson. Back in the day, there was.
Yes.
Wait, were you just talking about rivals?
Yes.
Just now?
Yeah.
You didn't bring up Capulets and Montagues?
Oh! Look at you trying to show us up, you smarty pants with
yeah.
Shakespeare.
Yes.
Oh, boy. And the Greasers, I can never remember the other one from The Outsiders.
Oh,
I
I
don't
was
know
thinking
either.
of the T-Birds and the...
There it is. Grease is the
Oh.
The Grease. I was thinking of Grease as
Grease,
the
yeah.
Grease.
Yeah.
The T-Birds and the...
What
Oh,
is it?
the Jets and the Sharks.
Okay.
And then the... I don't know the
I
other
don't
one.
know.
What
Hey,
is it?
Elisa.
Elisa, Google that.
It's in my. I don't.
We'll get back to you on that.
It's in my head.
Also, Yankees and Red Sox. I had to put that in
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Also,
Yes.
hey, I got some headlines for you guys. Remember yesterday we had two stories about money, right?
Yes.
Yes.
2 stories about birthdays now, okay?
Okay.
Mitt Romney celebrated a birthday. You
We
guessed the
talked
date,
about it
right?
yesterday.
Did you see his cake?
Yes, I did, actually. I
Nobody's-
saw it online. I did.
Ah, well, let's take a look right here.
I know.
It is not 72 candles, even though that is his age. But this is a cake that you notice here made of Twinkies.
Oh, good.
Because he said it's his favorite snack. Is that a little strange to you guys?
Yeah, it is.
That's
I won't lie
that's
to
a
you.
bit odd to me. And I don't know if I'd ever want a cake made out of snack cakes and things, but let's keep this video playing. This also is catching a lot of heat, because this
Why?
is how he... This is what he...
Oh,
this is how he blows out
one
the
at a
candles.
time.
Look at this.
I don't kind of blame him for that.
Why not? What?
Well, he just wants to.
Because then you don't spit all over the cake.
Wow.
Not 5.
Do you know how many times I talk to Kelly and accidentally spittle comes out and hits her on the face?
Oh my gosh, I'm like.
It happens all the time.
Whoa,
Does it
does,
not?
yes,
That's
it
just
I
does.
you
apologize.
have to sit close to, you know, you have to sit closer than it actually looks on TV.
Yeah.
And, you know, you guys get excited. You talk a lot.
That's
We
true.
talk a
It's-
lot?
we talk
What are you
a
trying
lot,
to say?
right?
Well, that's a good one, but I don't like Twinkies.
Wait, what's your snack cake then? If you could have a birthday cake made of snack cakes, what would it be?
I don't have snacks.
Oh.
We couldn't have them as kids. I know, and I don't have
boy.
a favorite.
Mine would be the Little Debbie zebra cakes.
That's Lauren Barnes's choice.
Yes, that's my choice.
And I'm either that one or Ho-Ho's, one or the
Oh,
other.
that's a
What's
good
the
one.
little chocolate cake with the chocolate icing and the little...
And
squiggle?
That's a zebra cake. Yes.
Okay, I've had that. That's
Yeah.
good.
Done.
Yeah.
All righty. How about, you guys recently had birthdays.
Yes,
You like
we
getting
did.
the
We
birthday
did.
love, the text messages and phone
course,
calls?
yeah.
Would you like to get 15,000 birthday wishes?
No.
No? Yes? No?
Because
No.
I
Know
like
the
to think
story?
No, I know
everybody
the story.
perfect.
I know the story, and I would have been ticked
Oh
off.
boy, there is a father who who's turning 62. It's not even his birthday yet, and he has gotten 15,000 birthday wishes because his sons bought a billboard that reads that.
I would be
Phone
ticked
number and all right
off.
there.
Wow.
The thing is, he lives in New Jersey now. He just moved back up there from Florida, and they just said, "Wish my dad a birthday." This is staying up until April 6th.
What?
Oh,
It is
man.
March 13th, guys. Right?
Okay, so...
What are your thoughts? I need your take.
Well, here's the thing. I do like to thank people personally for my birthday wishes. So I had a few of them, and I just finished yesterday. And I don't know what he's going to do with it. I mean, so that depends.
Wait, can we go back to that billboard? Do we have that billboard? Did you look at the 5? Isn't that an upside down 2? Look at the 5 on the billboard.
Five?
It's so weird.
That's
It was.
his-
Oh, is that the
that's
sun?
his son FaceTime.
Where's the billboard again? Because I
done-
swear that. Look at that. Look, 1, 5, 6, 1.
Yeah.
That's an upside down 2.
You're right,
font.
Jeremy.
Could they not afford a 5?
No. 5s are very expensive.
I did not realize
Fives are
that.
very
Oh boy, it's at least 3 more expensive,
Yeah,
right?
very expensive. Well,
2, 3,
you
4,
know what?
5.
If he doesn't have to, I mean, maybe he feels loved. I don't know.
So he's, at first we thought, all right, his number's out there. He's not changing it. He said, he just done several news stories about it. He said at first he was weirded out and surprised. Then he said, I wanted to kill my kids. And then he said, I'm just going to go with it. So he's just
there
going
you
to
go.
ride it on out.
Okay. Is he,
So-
so he's going to keep the number.
He's going to keep the number, too. Yeah, that's the other thing. He's not even
crazy.
changing his number.
Interesting. That would be the thing I wouldn't want as my number.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Is like I would love the birthday love, but
Yeah,
I
me
don't want
too.
my number out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Right,
I don't know.
exactly. It's
Lisa,
strange.
Elisa, when you want your phone number on a billboard?
No.
Crazy? Enough of crazy people call me already.
Hey, I don't appreciate that, all right?
She's talking about us. I know she is.
Yes.
Yeah. We've got an aerial flood advisory going until noon here to the north of Springfield from Nevada through Stockton and then through Marshfield. We got 1 to 2 inches of rain very quickly here yesterday, and that's causing some flooding concerns on the low water crossing, so please never drive through a flooded roadway. Turn around, don't drown. Things are damp. We've got clouds, a few light showers starting to come in this morning, but the big round of showers and storms is just off to the west. That arrives here within the next 2 hours. It's 53 in Springfield right now, 50 in Monette, and 52 in Rowlett, so starting out pretty mild. South winds are already breezy, sustained at 20 miles per hour, gusting already up to 30, and winds only increase today. We've got a wind advisory in effect for the entire area through 1 a.m. for gusts up to 45 miles per hour. Remember, a wind advisory means there could be some difficult driving conditions. Be careful next to trucks. They can sway and take down or tie down any loose objects that you've got outside. Wet roads through the afternoon with another round of showers and thunderstorms. Things will be windy. 64 degrees by dismissal. It's going to be warm on those steady south winds and those thunderstorms. You can see those thunderstorms get here by about 9 or 10 o'clock. They push through the afternoon, clear Springfield by 4, clear the Ozarks by 7. Clouds on the overnight and then clouds through the day tomorrow with cooler temperatures. Those wind gusts up to 45 miles per hour today out of the south. We stay gusty on the overnight and then through tomorrow as well. We might need these wind advisories to be expanded a little bit. Cooler temperatures on the backside of this low. Thursday, 55 degrees. That cold will settle on Friday, 45 degrees there with mostly cloudy skies. And to take a little bit of a sneak peek towards St. Patrick's Day, a pot of gold and just lucky 58 degrees with sunshine. It's going to be really nice this weekend. I mean, it looks really quiet as we head into next week. I mean, we've got the rain today. Things dry out, but cool Thursday and Friday. And then we've got these temperatures trending a little bit warmer with a lot of sunshine by this weekend. Jeremy Kelly.
Sounds good.
Elisa, I'm not going to lie. Elisa, when I looked at your 7-day and I saw Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Can it be true? Is this real life?
I'm not kidding you. I felt like I just had a full cup of coffee. That's how excited I am.
Wow.
Yes.
That makes me so happy.
That'll be
Yeah.
great for the parade for Saturday, and that's always a lot of fun.
Ooh, parade. What parade?
Well, there's a parade in Springfield.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, for St.
Yes.
Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And it's a big deal. Lots of folks come out to that.
My dream St. Patrick's Day parade is, Elisa, great weather, and if they actually really threw gold at us instead of candy.
Just
Pots
candy,
of gold,
just
throw the
candy,
gold at
yeah.
us. I just hope people in the Ozarks, we get excited when we see good weather and we start planting things. Don't plant anything yet.
No,
Please,
it's too
people,
early.
don't plant. It's too early.
Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
oh, because if we get another round of cold, everything will die, right?
Everything, yes. Again, don't get too excited because I know I'm guilty of that, Elisa. But I'm happy to see a great forecast for the weekend.
too.
Finally.
Thank
I
you
know.
for that.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
Elisa.
All right. Coming up, our morning sports report. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, wow.